What's going on, guys? I am late doing my video. I didn't get to do one last week. I just picked up the last 2 weeks of stuff. And I have a pile, so I'm sure this isn't going to be the shortest video. And I got a bunch of other random stuff, so I will try to go through it as efficiently as possible. I've only read some of it. Like I said, I just got most of it today for the last 2 weeks. So, yeah, we'll just get into it. Probably won't have much to say about the comics. So one thing I got that I didn't show in the last video I made to pick up this. It was from like the Hot Wheels company. It is the NCC 1701. It's the Enterprise. Asked me from what one. I probably couldn't tell you. But I thought it was cool. It was only like $2, so I picked it up. Something to put on my desk. And sorry, my hair is a mess, and I have an itchy head. Then I went to the dollar store, and I ended up picking up some more Hero Clicks. I know I said I don't play it, but they are cheap, and I like to just put them on like a shelf. So I got two Fantastic Four sets. They're the Hero Clicks Marvel Classic set. This one's Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, and Doctor Doom. I don't know how well you'll be able to see him. So Mr. Fantastic with the big old gun. Invisible Woman. And Doctor Doom. I really only wanted this set because of Doctor Doom. Because he's tough as shit. So I thought that looked cool. And then they had this, so I was like, why not? Human Torch, Thing, and Mole Man. I really could care less about Mole Man. But the Thing is tough. Like I said, it's really hard to see. But Thing is, he's got a hot dog cart and he is about to throw it. So that was pretty tough. So I got those. They were only like $2.50 a box. I couldn't complain. Then the next thing I got was today I went to this place called Value Village. And they sell like these grab bags of like kids' toys, just loose kids' toys that people have donated. And they're like $2.99. So I saw one thing in it I wanted, another thing that my wife wanted. So I was like, why not, right? So this was the thing I wanted. It is a miniature Hulk, and it's a bobblehead. So that can go on my desk. And then actually when I opened the bag, there was a couple other things that I was glad that I got. This Batman was in it. I cannot tell you what one. Obviously one of the kids' cartoon ones. So if you know, maybe you could tell me. And then also Spider-Man, and this kind of looks like this would have been from the reboot of the movie, I would assume. And then also I forget his name now, but this guy from Ice Age, he was tough. So he made sounds there. I think I just killed his battery already. Oh well. So I got that guy. And then I got two of these random. One of them worked, one of them didn't. I got the Thing, and you turn them on. So he just makes sounds. So I thought that was kind of cool. That's what I got for like random things. So I'll get to the comic book stuff. Nothing's in particular order because I do not remember what came out last week and this week. I just got it all in one bunch. So I'll start with, I just picked up this poster. The shop has these for free whenever they come in. So Forever Change, the Iron Man number 17, and then on the back has Guardians of the Galaxy number 8. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy if you were doing like acid, I guess. So I'll probably hang this side up on my wall to go with all the other posters that are up. And then I got this, my wife ordered this, and I will probably look at it because the art looks really cool. It's from Viz. It was a $10 book. Hello Kitty, here we go. And I'll show you inside. just like comic book cover, different little stories, and I thought it was kind of cool because there's like no text in it. It's all done visually. So I thought that was very, very neat. And then I also got this book my mom sent me. I'm gonna read. She sent it to me in the mail. This Wicked book. Everybody knows I collect a lot of Wizard of Oz comics, so my mother thought this would be a good book. It's basically about the Wicked Witch of the West before the Wizard of Oz, like her growing up and her backstory. So I'll be interested to read that. Now I'm gonna have to slide over here to grab the other stuff. I'll have to continue to do that because it's so big. So quickly, I picked up the previews books, as I always do. Lots of stuff ordered. Excited for Inhumanity. Black Bolt's quickly becoming one of my favorite characters, so I'm excited for that. I'm definitely pulling that. I'm probably going to do another video as well. Perhaps go through the preview book, just show you what I found interesting in it, what I'm ordering, that kind of thing. So now I'm gonna bend over again, and now we're gonna get to the comics. I'm gonna have to there we get them all. Put them on the floor, I guess. People always say, "Oh, like this is my stack of comics." This is my 2-week stack of comics. These are all new. None of these are back issues. Step your game up, son. See, knock the table over, all that stuff. So the ones I have read is issue number 4 of The Wake. This is like one of my favorite books right now. Murphy, the art in it by Murphy's crazy good. Schneider's always a good writer, so should be no question that this is good. I think more people should be picking this up. I always see copies at both comic book stores I go to, and it should be sold out. When I know there's a lot of other crap people bought into, like the 3D covers, but they can't buy into that, which is actually a good book. I don't know what to say. Then we got Avengers Assemble issue 19. I don't collect this, but it's the Infinity tie-in. I liked it about the same as I liked issue 18, which wasn't a whole lot. Spider-Woman isn't a character I actually really like. I don't find her that interesting. It was alright just to get some back filling for Infinity, but other than that, I did not really care. And then there was the normal Avengers title, issue number 20. I love this cover, the Infinity tie-in. This was actually a really good book. I liked this Infinity run with the Avengers book. The characters I like. It's interesting. It's dark. That's what I like. So that was that. Then I did not get the 3D cover of this, and I don't want it. I just picked this up to read it. It's the 2D cover of the Joker's daughter, and I know there was a big thing that, like this went out to like $600 on eBay. I think now they've like dropped down like $25-30 already. This was garbage. This should be burnt and thrown in the garbage. It was a horrible issue. I hope people feel bad for themselves for collecting this garbage. It's not a first appearance. I have the first appearance. Like it's not a book that's going to be worth anything. So I hope you all feel stupid. Then 23.4 Detective Comics, Man-Bat #1, the 3D cover. I actually really like this issue. I didn't know anything about Man-Bat, and now I do want to know about Man-Bat. So the book did its job. I'm very interested in the character. Thought the story was unique, that, he's a villain, but he doesn't really look at himself as a villain. So it was pretty interesting. I liked it. Another issue I really liked was Batman and Robin 23.4, the Killer Croc #1 3D cover. Awesome 3D with the water. This was another good issue. Another, like all these villains months, because I'm fairly new in DC. I didn't know a lot of the villains, so I really enjoyed that one. It was cool. He had a cool background story. So I'm interested, not as interested as the Man Bat, but still fairly interested to see how that his character goes. And then I got Superman number 23.4, Parasite. I actually really enjoyed this. I've secretly been really getting into Superman lately. It's probably because I'm starting to watch Smallville, and I'm very interested in the Superman character now. So we shall see what I continue to. I already collect Superman Unchained. We'll see if I get any more. Everyone's telling me to stay away from Superman and Action Comics, so we'll see. We'll see if I listen. Then all the rest of these I haven't read, so should be able to go fairly quickly. Number 3, Jupiter's Legacy, because that didn't take forever to come out. This is only a mini series, and it's only like 5 issues, I think. And it seems to me, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we've been waiting a couple months on issue number 3. 1 and 2 came out regularly, and then there's a huge gap between this. I don't hate the book, but I don't love the book. I'm thinking maybe the gap was it had Mark Miller's name on it. I think they thought it was going to sell better than it does. I know at all my stores they have stacks of these and of all the other issues, 2 and 1, because they can't get rid of them. So we'll see. Then now we're out of Villains Month finally. Issue number 24 of Green Lantern. I can't overly say I like the one shot of the Relic character. I'm excited to see him, but the problem is this right here. We are now in a DC event for Lights Out for Green Lantern. So this is part 1 of this, but if I want to continue to read this, I have to buy all the other Green Lantern books that are going to tie in with Lights Out, and I do not want to do that. I don't read any of those books. I'm not interested. So unfortunately, I'm only going to get the one part. Maybe I'll buy it in trade or something and find out what was going on, but I'm not buying in. I already got Infinity going. Too much money. Then we have issue number 24, Swamp Thing. I'm pumped for this. We're going to find out who the Cedar is. This has been a great story arc. I really enjoyed it with Constantine and the rum and everything. It's crazy. This is one of my favorite books right now. So another one I really like the cover for, number 5, The Movement, Gail Simone. This has been an awesome book. Little different from the normal superhero type book, so it's nice change of pace. Visually, it's very good, and writing, Gail Simone. I'm not as big a fan as a lot of people are of her, but she can write. You got to give her that. So there's that. Then number 16, a book I'm always excited to read, Thunderbolts Infinity tie-in this issue. How can I not love the Thunderbolts? Deadpool, Hulk, Punisher, all the badass characters in one book. Charles Soule's been doing awesome since he came on, so I can't see this being that bad. Then we have issue number 4, The Superior Foes of Spider-Man. This has also been an incredible book, one that I didn't think was going to be that good. So I started pulling in. I was like, oh, I'll probably get canceled after like 10, 12 issues. But this actually has been really surprisingly good. It's slowly getting up to some of my one of my favorites. It's funny. With the last issue, we got like some seriousness, and it's just the perfect mixture of what you'd be looking for in a Spider-Man title. So I really like this one. Then we got Forever Evil number 2. I really liked the first one, and I mean, this is why you were reading Villains Month, was to learn about all these villains that are taking over in Forever Evil. So hopefully this lives up to what the first one did, so I'll be interested to see that. Then we have a couple other 3D covers going on here. We have 23.4, Bane, number 1, Batman. I haven't really heard much about it. I like 3D cover, but we'll see how it is. Then we have Batman, Superman, Doomsday, number 1. Love the cover for this one. So we'll see how that is. And I didn't notice it's only Superman on the cover from what I can see, so I thought maybe they put both of them on there. And then everyone said this was really good. 23.4, the Sinestro #1 3D cover. I love this 3D cover as well. So I'm sure that's going to be good. I like Sinestro and I like Green Lantern, so why not? Then we have #6, Guardians of the Galaxy. Angela's on the cover, so I don't know how good this is going to be. She's not a character I care about nor really like. I feel she's out of place in this book. I enjoy the Guardians of the Galaxy, but this book is slowly becoming horrible, so hopefully they can bring it up, because I would like to keep pulling it and not be forced to drop it due to crappiness. And then we have issue #1 of the mini-series for Infinity, The Heist. So we'll see how it is. I don't have anything to say about it because I don't know yet. Then we have issue #8 of Nova, the Infinity tie-in. I love the cover there. We'll see. A lot of people aren't really liking this book much anymore. I like it. It's to me, it's like a Spider-Man type book right now. Like, it's a fun book. It's not meant to be overly serious. So we'll see. I've been enjoying it, so I'm sure it'll be just as good. Then we have issue #1, The Trials of the Punisher miniseries. This is 1 of 2. Everyone's saying from last week, like, this was the book of the week, so I'm pumped to read it. This is the first name Punisher I've ever collected, and I'm interested to see how me and Punisher get along. Then we have issue #3 of Superior Spider-Man Team Up Infinity. We'll see how it is. This is a book that I'm just kind of in the middle about. I don't overly hate it, but it's not really that memorable, so I don't overly like it. So we'll see. And then issue #1 of The Other Dead. I'm interested to read this. I was reading it, didn't get great reviews, but I thought the story looked interesting, so we shall find out. I won't say much about it just because I know it's a newer book and people are trying to get their hands on it to read. And then we have issue #1 of the Marvel's all about the miniseries right now. Captain America, Living Legend #1. We'll see how it is. I collect Captain America, so I decided to pull it and give it a try. Then issue #3 of Hunger. Hopefully this is just as good as the other 2 have been. I mean, how can you go wrong with Galactus? So you can't is the answer to that. Issue #2 of Mighty Avengers. That's another cover I really, really like from this week. I'm pumped to read this. I enjoyed the first one, and hopefully they can continue on with this being good. Then issue #1 of 5, The Marvel Knights Spider-Man. I'm pumped for this. I'm pumped for the Hulk one that's coming in December. If you don't know about it, you should pick it up. Basically what it is Spider-Man fighting people like Dracula and the werewolf and stuff, but it's entirely written by they kind of let like the independent writers have a shot at it. So it's a cool concept. So I'm interested to read it. Then we have issue #2 of The Hunt. The first book was alright. It's just a mini, so I'm going to finish collecting it. We'll read it, see what happens. It wasn't a book I overly liked. Same with this, another mini that I was pumped about, but unfortunately it didn't really live up to the hype. Issue #2, Kiss Kids. I love the covers, but the stories are very blah. And they don't really catch your interest, not even at a kid's level, so unfortunately for that. And then probably one I've been most excited about, issue #2, they call it Phase 2 preparation, is The Mocking Dead. This was kind of like the sleeper I felt when #1 came out. I don't think people really knew if it was going to be good or not, and everyone I saw loved it, praised it. It was amazingly written, so I'm pumped for this. continue this crazy, funny parody story. Then we have issue number 2, another mini-series, Itty Bitty Hellboy. I really enjoy this. It's a kid version of Hellboy with like mini stories in it. The drawing's fantastic. The cover's awesome. That's another book I'm pumped to read. Seems like we're just getting to all the books that I'm most excited about. Issue number 6, East to West. That should be all I have to say is East of West. That is... it's gold. It's one of the best books out right now. So, if you don't read East to West, go get the trade and then start collecting it because it's amazing. And I know a lot of people don't like Hickman, but I eat up anything Hickman writes. I enjoy his writing. People complain that he's very long-winded. Takes a lot of issues to get to where he's going, but I like it. It's just me. And then issue number 1, excited about this, Sex Criminals. I love this cover. The story sounds very intriguing, so I'm interested to read about this. I won't say much about it, just because that's brand new. Issue number 3, Trillium. This book's also amazing. Jeff Lemire is a boss. Amazing artwork, amazing writing. That's all you can say about Trillium. Definitely another good one. Finally, I think this got pushed back. It's finally out. Issue number 9, Bedlam. Love that cover. This is another book to me. Has been consistent. The story's amazing. It's something different. If you like something kind of dark, gothy, like super bloody, mystery, Bedlam is where to go. Issue number 3 of Dinosaurs Attack. I don't even read this, but I started collecting it. It's only a mini-series, so I'm going to finish it up. The covers are always amazing. I don't like the artwork in it, but that's a pretty cool cover. So that's what I have to say about that. Then we have issue number 14, A Revival. This is a series that I've picked up since, like, 8. I haven't read it yet because I got to pick up the first trade still, and I'm going to read all of it together. But I know a lot of people love this book, and I'm sure it will be good. And then, you know, what everybody was waiting for, issue 14, Saga. That's another book like East to West. Like, as long as you see that name on a comic, that's all you need to know, is that it's Saga, and it's the best comic book ever made, period. And then to end it off, these are 2 of the same. As I said, I'm a Jonathan Hickman fanatic. God is Dead, issue number 2. And then we also got God is Dead, issue number 2 in the variant cover form. And that is it. I'm sure those will be good. I got to read them tonight, tomorrow, and on my weekend. So that is the 2-week haul. I'm going to try to do the subscription video this weekend, possibly. And possibly another thing I'm concocting, another video series that has to do with comics. And then hopefully I keep saying it every single video. Hopefully soon I'll be ready to do like a collection video. I just got a couple more things I got to divide. I ran out of dividers, so I need to get some more dividers. And then after I do a collection video, I'm going to do like a room tour video and show you some stuff. So as always, that's everything. Turn up. We will see.